So let's get into it. I know that there's been a big change in the growth of managed services over the last year. I thought managed services was going to shrink a little bit and X as a service, everything as a service was going to take over, which there's still a big trend there, but it was an interesting year for that. And what happened and what's going to happen going forward?
Well, I think that's a great place to start because I think most people would look at trends and say AI or Gen AI. But quite frankly, what we've seen is this massive growth of traditional outsourcing and managed services business. So this year, we're going to be up 6%. We're going to hit 40 billion ACV for the first time ever. We've seen more mega deals than we've ever seen in the history of the index. And where I'm really excited is we've seen a lot of deals in sort of the 20 million to 50 million ACV range. So we're seeing a lot of mid-level deals and just the overall growth of the market. Now the challenge is for 2023 and for 2024 is everybody's looking at their numbers and that doesn't square. What they see is this concern around discretionary spend, a pullback in so many of the areas. But you know, the managed services business has been really resilient to that, and it's up, and we expect it to be up in 2024 as well. It's good news on that front.
Is that because every company is looking to find more efficient ways of running their business or bring in different digital technology? What's underpinning that burgeoning managed services segment?
Yeah, well, that's a good way to think about it. I think the biggest challenge that I see, or the biggest opportunity, I should say, that I see, is really the more we digitize the front end of the business, the more every business really becomes a software business. And the more you become a software business, the more it makes sense to use traditional outsourcing, leverage the offshore capabilities that so many of the great organizations that we serve have, and really drive sort of an outsourcing from a different perspective. And we're seeing this growth across all businesses. So if you think about our business, and you and I have been in a long time, you know, it's been IT. It's been apps and infrastructure that's driven it. Well, apps is now 65% of the overall business versus what used to be 40%. So apps are clearly leading, completely flipped. So you're seeing the infrastructure go to the cloud guys. But more importantly, industry-specific BPO is way up, engineering is way up, and we're seeing spend come from so many different areas of the business, which has been helping.